Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Rocket Alchemy. This time we are approaching Eve, and the first craft is this miner, and it so we have to get to it, so we have searching insertion profile. We have to align our trajectory. It's not difficult to capture into elliptic orbit around Eve, but getting it the way so that we can efficiently get to Gilly, that's actually a problem. Mainly because the delta V cost is not as low as you might hope for a small moon on high orbit. Really. The numbers are more comparable to Moon than to Minus transfer. Just adjusting the period intersection so that we have the next orbit. Yeah, right. We got an orbit around it. Yeah, and look, the sphere of influence is barely bigger than the rock itself. Okay, now let's insert into polar orbit so that we can use the scanner. Keep gravitation flexible. Now we just got good spawn. And synchronize. Perhaps. Okay. Let me see what we have on the surface. If we even have anything to mine. Looks like only one biome of free. Yeah. There's only 3 biomes and looks like only one has ore. Oh well. Let's leave the satellite here, even if it already did its job. No need to even put fuel in it. And let's try landing somewhere. Somewhere visible. Yes. Damn rock rotate in our speeds comparable to the orbital velocity. Always difficult to aim landings. We got some territory visible, and let's just land and start mining. Such low gravity, and it's tricky because you can just bounce back. Or falling down is not a problem, since even a minimal RCS can get over this gravity. Alright. got this planetoid. So what? Yeah, let's start all the mining equipment and let's transmit some data so that we can complete one of the contracts. Alright, the next thing is the big thing. That really huge craft. Shortest correction burn ever. Of course. Besides Delta V. What's the cost of insertion to give? Just have to get into it. Then we'll figure something out. And out of fuel. Oops. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Oh well. Maybe we can do something with the miner. Not that much fuel it made, actually. Alright, let's go track everything and try to intercept the innocent vehicle. Should we like this? Wait. Already spent about half of the fuel. Not more. We won't be able to get both crafts back, and losing all the proper mining equipment is the most stupid thing you can do. About this. It won't get anywhere from there, at least. Escape gravitational influence of Gilly. Yeah, completely unintended. Let's aim for some rich spot and try to get him going. Flying around Gilly is extremely tedious process because the velocities are so low that it doesn't compensate for small size at all. Oh well. Stop bouncing, get settled on the surface and start mining. We already had the fuel to return. Oh well. Next crab is the space plane. And well, we have to get it to Gilly somehow. We'll think to refuel it there. For Gilly, but that's what I managed to do. Would have thought better of it. Oh wow. Now we have intercepted and well, in the meantime the Minecraft arrives. Get into transferor, so we also get rendezvous. And while we are around Eve, don't forget to take the science reading. The goo has become rubbery and bounces around the container. Interesting behavior. The sensor records slight variances in gravity as you pass over a massive crater site. Yeah, there were some huge craters. Well, the procedure is put one copy into research, transmit one copy with the data, and well, also take a copy and store in the cockpit. So let's not forget the EVA report as well. You can help but notice how purple the planet is. And those shiny oceans are mesmerizing. Yeah, really shiny place. Alright, get everything from there. I'll return back to the laboratory. Alright. The crabs arrive together almost at the same time, but the main ship is first. Just get into orbit, and then we'll think about what to do. And don't forget science. It looked like a particularly lumpy rock, but you could jetpack down there. Yeah, that's true. Not that much delta V required. The sensor picks up fluctuation in gravity of this lumpy rock. Yeah. Of course, there are fluctuations because it's so lumpy. Not much gravity though. Oh well, we got some science to research. And now, let's deal with the plane. And yeah, there is a question of how to proceed with it. Actually, there is one thought. Maybe rendezvous with the mothership. Why? Well, because the plane can go to the surface and try to refuel itself. Yes, it has mining equipment, though not too efficient, but it becomes more efficient if you send an engineer. So that's it. We need somebody to control the mining equipment. And this booster, well, after transferring fuel to the plane, let's just dock this booster to the mothership for now. And let's try finding some appropriate mining spot. That's always the problem, isn't it? Yeah, how to land a plane on Gilly. Well, stop right above the surface, then turn horizontal, and you don't have time to acquire any significant velocity. Alright. Now, let's deploy the drill. Yes, it requires retracting the main gear for the drill to reach surface. On the other hand, we have another engineer and another craft mining on the surface. So, let's send him there. Another mining site. Yeah, really jumping down there from the orbit. Because why not? Still takes way too long. Alright. At least we can fly around this rock without the spacecraft. Oh, here we go. This miner, let's miner, and what managed to overheat so that the radiators are glowing. Oh, and by the way, we need to get science from the surface, so why not to send a scientist to that vendor as well, since it's full of science equipment. Right, just need to somehow get the science from there. Ah, not easy to stand on that, but gets from the ground. The composition is very similar to that of an asteroid. Yeah, figures. You wish you hadn't brought an anchor. Really. Is this gravity? That's a good idea. Yeah. Is this a moon or just a little asteroid? Anchor somewhere. And where is the miner sliding? Okay. Now the surface material has mixed with the contents of the bay. You write down the results for good measure. The samples appear to behave like they are in low orbit of Kerbal. Yeah, not much difference in gravity. Okay, detailed readings. You have a reading for a second, but it was just smudging of the gauge. Yeah, because the craft's sliding on the surface. And the area means to be seismically dead. Yeah. Of course. It's just an asteroid practically. Not something that could have anything seismical activity. Got everything from there, and yeah, we need to jump to other sectors to get science. And let's also do that contract for thermal readings. The surface gives away easily and you have a hard time keeping the sample in the container due to low gravity. Yeah. Anyway, jump to lowlands to take science there. Not much of a difference. The only vibrations we detect are coming from the landing craft. The vibrations do not travel well to the surface. That's interesting. Oh, and by the way, during the jump, we release the satellite. And it's going to adjust orbit to be polar. And then we'll have to adjust the periapsis and transmit some gravity scan, since we got from another biome. Yeah. Meanwhile, the mining lander finished the thermal reading contract, visited Highlands, Nor there as well, and then jumped to the closest Midlands location, which turned out to be right next to the space plane. Oh, but for now there is another thing to do. we've mined enough ore for that contract to deliver it to you. So let's just take off and get ourselves flying towards you, release the payload, and then fly back to the mining site. It's a rather good one. Okay, the next step is we need to recover the ascent vehicle. For that we'll use the mothership, but first let's deliver some fuel to it. So the miner is getting there, and well, don't forget to take out the scientific data plus another set to be processed in the lab, and well, also put the scientist in the laboratory. Okay, we are still leaving one scientist at Gilly, but now separation, and let's send the mothership to intercept the ascent vehicle in the next orbit, and then they'll adjust the trajectory and get back to Gilly. But well, a scientist left on the miner is not staying in the miner. No, let's move here to the space plane. Yes, I'm planning to launch it rather soon. And the last thing on the menu is the delivery. Yeah, and since we got plenty of fuel, let's shed some velocity. And still have the fuel left. Should have started earlier. Oh well. Don't hit just to the front, and let's now enter the atmosphere. Let's hope there is enough reaction wheel authority. Alright. Now it's getting hot. But alright. The heat shield is still holding. And what? Where are you going? Oops. Yeah. Should rebel on this thing, really. Contract is to just abandon it, but we'll need another landing capsule or oh well. That's all for this episode, and we'll continue next time on Kerbal Rocket Alchemy. Bye!